Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name's Neil and you've tuned into Saskryker. Thank you so much for coming on board. I'm just blown away by all the folks that are subscribing and viewing and commenting on everything that we've got going on all of our social platforms. So first of all, let's get that out of the way. Thank you so very much for all of your support. This episode has been a request for folks in Canada wanting to know about what are all the duties and taxes and extra fees and exchange rate that if I was to buy something in the US, what would it cost to bring it into Canada? And this example I'm going to use mirrors pretty much a purchase I made about a year ago. So we're going to be using some numbers, and these are all just kind of hypothetical for now. Actual exchange rates and duties and fees and customs like that will vary from purchase to purchase and from delivery company to delivery company. So we're going to start off with a purchase price of $400 in US funds. So this is a product that's going to cost $400 out of the US. Now we're taking a 75-cent exchange rate. So for every US dollar, it's going to cost us an extra 25 cents to purchase. So that $400 that originally is the purchase price in US dollars, now you have to add in the exchange rate of $100. And most times with anything of that size or nature, you're going to be incurring some shipping costs. And of course, the supplier or the shipper is going to be tacking that onto what you also pay. And with the product that I bought that mirrors this example we're doing, I got charged $60 for shipping. That's $60 US. Then add the exchange rate on top of that is another $15. So the $400 item has now jumped up to $575. Now what we have not included in any of these calculations are customs and taxes. So those are, again, going to be nebulous fees depending on what your shipment is, when it's coming in, who's bringing it in, that are going to, again, affect the price of this purchase. The other price that's going to be affected is the one that I got hit with from DHL, and they're a courier. They're also a broker for importing items into Canada. So the product that came in was held at their facility, and I was told that I needed to pay them an import and brokerage fee of $45 before they would release it back into their system and have it delivered to me. So now let's take in all of these charges. So the original item was $400 US. Factor in the exchange rate. That's $100 added on. Shipping, $60. Add the exchange to that is $15. Then add in the courier fee of $45. So the $400 item has now cost me $620. This happens with a couple of items that I've purchased either from Sling Mods or from F4 Customs or any place that you're doing business outside of Canada. You're probably going to be incurring at least minimum of these costs, if not more, depending on how it's being shipped to you. Now, people have asked me, so how do you get around these kind of fees and taxes and things like that? Well, the easiest thing to do is go on Can Am Canada's website, because what they offer, if you buy anything over $100, they're going to give you free shipping. How does that work? It goes through, let's say, I'm looking at floorboards right now. So on the Can Am website, these floorboards are $270 plus taxes. So we're going to be adding on 11%, the GST, which is the government sales tax, the federal government, and then the PST, which is the provincial sales tax. That ends up being 11% of the purchase. So there's $270 plus 11% on top of that. Didn't bring my calculator and can't do math in my head that good, so you can kind of get an idea of what that's going to be. So I'd say about another $27 to $30 added on. So let's say, for rounding off numbers, it's $300 to get those. What Can Am does is then finds a local Canadian dealer that has that product in stock, and they task them with sending it to you. So the couple of times that I've purchased some Can Am products, one's come from Red Deer, the other one's come from Edmonton. It just depends on which dealer has that product in stock and is closest to you. So that's one way of doing it, because all of these products are designed for the Ryker from Can Am. So who better to get the products from than the company that built the bike? there are some Canadian distributors and companies that are similar to Sling Mods in Canada. They may not have the biggest inventory available, but what they do have is lower fees, lower rates, and lower shipping. So if you can supply or find something and source something in Canada that's going to work just as well than the product you found in the US, you may be better off buying it in Canada. But if you got your heart set on something out of the US, then know that you're probably going to be hit with these taxes and fees and everything else. And again, the items that I purchased, I could only buy them out of the US. They're a one-time purchase. I wasn't going to be buying multiples of these or, you know, within a year replacing it. This is going to last the life of this bike, or at least its time with me. So I wanted to make sure that it was an investment. And that's what I consider a lot of these products are investments on the bike. It's not just a one-off kind of thing. So anytime you're looking at doing anything to add onto your bike, personalize it, first see if you can buy it in the country that you live in. If you can't, then find somebody that's going to be willing to either cut you a deal on shipping, help you out with shipping, give you a better price. And if you can't and you're really going to pay full bore retail, then know it's an investment, because I know a lot of people are mumbling and grumbling about what they're paying for products, and yet they'll go ahead and buy them anyways. And they'll complain even after they've installed them, saying, oh yeah, it's a great product, but I had to pay so much. Well, if you couldn't find it anywhere else, the price you pay is the price you pay. So again, just looking at those numbers, again, let's look at it. $400 initial price for this item out of the US. By the time I got it, well over $620, and that's in Canadian funds. So just be aware of where you're purchasing things, what those fees and taxes could be, and what they're going to add up to, so that you don't get surprised with either an email saying you owe money, or you're wondering where your product is because it's been stuck in some sort of customs broker's warehouse waiting for you to pay for it. So just be aware of all of where your money's going, and make sure that you are doing the right things for what you're buying. So if you have any questions or things like this, because I know a couple of people were putting in the comment section, this is what they'd like to see, perfect place to do it is down in that comment section. So thank you very much. You want to shoot me an email, saskryker@gmail.com. And of course, we're on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can hit me up there. The YouTube channel is great as well. Yeah, by all means, get in touch. And yeah, we'll do some more of these. I'm having fun doing them, and I hope you're enjoying the content that I'm able to bring you. So until next time, take care.